Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi, soul seekers. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. It never goes unnoticed. Alright, we're going to jump right into this energy and see what's going on for you all at this time. Show me clearly. Please and thank you, Father. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, so the first card you have out is the Three of Pentacles here. Then you have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So it looks like someone wants to repair something at a rapid rate here. Someone is becoming very anxious. The more they sit with the reality that they created for themselves, and the more that you're not like present, this someone is like very anxious and paranoid. I'm trying to see how to word this the right way. So this is someone who created a certain reality. They clearly don't like the way that it played out. They were not expecting for something to play out the way that it did in particular here. And you, divine masculine, divine feminine, it looks like you have left this person to sit with their poor choices, and it's like they can't handle what they've created for themselves by themselves. And it's like you're no longer there to like pacify or to like validate this person or something like that. You are not giving this person any excuses. You're not going back and forth with this person. So they're just forced to sit and reflect because you're not present. And the reflection that they continue to like gather is they only have themselves to blame in this situation. So it's making them super nervous because it's easier to be distracted by your own bullshit when someone else is feeding into it. If you understand it, if that makes sense, it's easier to be distracted by your own bullshit if you have another person feeding into your bullshit. You're not feeding into this person's BS, so therefore they have no distractions. They're just sitting with the clarity they effed up. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Ooh, this could be a major fumble, a major F up, okay? Ooh, this person is like a panic attack or anxiety, very like nervous and anxious energy that this person has been battling with. It hits them in like spells, okay? And when I say that, like, it's like in waves. Maybe I should say in waves. This energy overcomes them. Like 1 minute they're okay. They're never really truly okay. They haven't been since whatever this is that occurred between the two of you, since the dust in reality has set in. They haven't been okay, but it's like this heaviness comes in waves. Like they'll be doing all right or something like that. They're not really thinking about the situation as much as they would. Then all of a sudden that's all they can think about and that's all they feel. All right, so this person, they are in a bad way here. Yeah, the Strength card and the Ten of Wands. Heavy burdens, a lot of baggage, but this is internal. This person is carrying some type of an internal pain or trauma, and they may be walking around on the outside like you may not be able to pick this up to the blind eye, but the people who know this person the most or the best, who have been around this person long enough to tell, they know that something's wrong with this person, even though this person is putting on like a happy face or a facade, being stoic or nonchalant, like it is what it is. Life goes on. This person's actually stuck. They're having a hard time like putting one foot in front of the other is what I'm hearing. All right, so let me take a moment to give praise, thanks, and acknowledgement to the Most High, to the Divine, to my creators, as well as to myself. Thank you. I ask that my chakras are cleared and connected to the divine frequency, that I'm only channeling messages of truth and clarity always, that favor, glory, and justice prevails in all that I do. If there's any negative, monitoring, wicked, dark, demonic spirits present, I command that they flee immediately. In exchange, I call in the spirits of abundance, prosperity, gain, growth, protection, power, rapid return, longevity. I ask that you continue to show me clearly, Father, what are the messages for the soul seekers. Please and thank you. All praises to you, Father. All right. Sorry. Alright, so let's see what else is going on with this person at this time for you all. Alright. It's like they left you no choice. You didn't want to have to walk away from the situation, but at the same time, the more you stayed, it's like how I look. Like what I look like staying in a situation where you are clearly bringing more baggage and burden. Like this person was supposed to represent some type of a promise or wish fulfillment here in your life, and it started out like that is what it's looking like, and then it's like, okay, now what? Like what's going on? Something changed within this person, and it caused them to like change the trajectory of this connection. Yeah, you still have a lot of love for this person, but your self-love outweighs any love that you have for another person, anything outside of you. Like your self-love is priority. And you may very well, and if this is true, you're right to feel like this connection reflects a form of abuse or a form of lacking of self-love, and you just can't get with that shit. Once you elevate it to a certain frequency and you tapped into a higher reality or a higher level of consciousness, this is like you taking a situation back that treated you poorly, you accepting it back into your life. That is a reflection of a lack of self-love. You are right about that. So, I mean, I don't blame you for surrendering this connection, because it's like this person expected you to like sacrifice yourself or your heart or definitely your self-worth just to be connected to them. And it's like no one is worth that. No one or nothing, anyone or anything is worth that. Like it just is what it is. And this person, they're not used to being connected to someone who thinks like that, who truly lives by like that reality. You are a wake-up call for this person. I'm hearing a rude awakening. This is someone who's used to people who chance after chance, revolving door, make up to break up. Family could be toxic as fuck, but family is all that you have. It's blood thicker than water, that type of an energy. And you, it looks like you're the complete opposite. Like you don't adhere to those bullshit, that bullshit logic. Like, yeah, family will be family, but if family have you fucked up, then you have to leave them where they had you fucked up at. Like you are just very protective over all of your energy. I'm hearing mind, body, and soul. And for whatever reason, this individual thought that they had like a leg up or an advantage. Yeah, I hear you. Like this person didn't believe it, truly. They didn't believe your self-worth and your boundaries until they tested them to the point of like you had to push them out of your space. They pushed you too far. They pushed your boundaries too far, and you had to show this person better than you could have told them. But they really thought like you was just like gaslighting them or lying or capping or some shit like that. Like, nah, you really ain't about that. Your cutoff game ain't that strong. At least not with me. Like this person thought that they had something that other people didn't have that would allow them to stay in your life. And sad to say, it's probably like their bedroom activity. They thought that they broke your back in the best or some shit like that. Very superficial. When you look at it, when you strip it down to its core, this is a person who really didn't have much to offer anyway. And they know that, and they know that you know that because you're acting like it. Like, no. That's all you have to offer. That's all you're bringing is, I'm hearing drama, dick and drama, problems and pussy. However it's going for you all individually, pussy and problems, dick and drama. Like all this person was really bringing, and you like, oh no, like why am I doing this? Like what's wrong with me? And it caused you to like look at yourself like, you good? Are you okay, Annie? Like what's going on? Why you still entertaining some shit like this? And you're like, you right, self. Let's cut this person off. You right, self. I said to myself said, huh? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. And it clearly you have released the baggage. You have released some type of an obstacle or a potential stronghold. You could view this person as an obstacle, baggage, or a stronghold that needed to be removed and lifted from your life anyway. So, yes, honey, the Hermit and the Emperor, like you're making wise decisions in your life overall. And unfortunately, this person, they're experiencing like your Emperor Hermit side. Whether you're a man or woman, this is the side of you, the nature within you that gets shit done. that protects what is rightfully yours, that go-getter energy, that I don't got time to talk, just high and by, like what's going on, like what's up. If you here to waste my time, then you don't have a long time, like come on, like get on with it, like what you doing, what you talking about, what type of moves you making in your life, what have you been doing with your free time, what improvements have you made. Yeah, you're in that energy, you're sizing this person up, possibly for the first time, like hold up, first of all, you know what, like a matter of fact, let me just take a step back. I don't know why this person thought that they could just like come in and bulldoze in your life. Besides, like the only logic is like they've done this to other people and they've gotten away with it. And it's something about your kind demeanor or your exterior. This person may have thought you was gullible as fuck, and come to find out you're the furthest thing from it. You have a very, you're very good at like playing the fool until it's time for you to fucking identify who the fool really is. This person feels like a little slighted and betrayed by that, but it's like, okay, you have an ability to like just sit back. I feel like it's just patience and just growth to sit back and watch a person, like give them enough rope to hang themselves and like, all right, well, that's done. You did that all on your own, so I'm not going to come in and like play cleanup. I wasn't a part of the fucking drama. I wasn't a part of the chaos or the problem. So don't expect me to be the part of the solution. This person may have also grown accustomed to you fixing shit or cleaning up shit or making shit better for their life, for the connection, the cleanup lady or the cleanup man or whatever. Yeah. Like, no, I'm not a fixer. I'm not build a man, build a woman workshop. I'm not going to continue to endure your bullshit repeatedly and you don't see any progress. It's one thing if you go through stuff with people or a person in particular, you go through the up and downs, the changes, and it's actually worth it because you actually see improvement. But it's a completely different thing when you keep doing the same shit with the same outcome. It's like, no, something became very exhausting very quickly. Like your tolerance level is like fucking non-existent at this point. The Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, yeah, it's like you are in this energy. Like if it's not making progress, if it's not bringing success and yeah, prosperity, if it's not making money, it doesn't make sense. And not to sound like that simple-minded, but you guys know what I'm saying. Of course, it's more than just money. It's about progression and success and things like that, prosperity. If it's not bringing that into your life, then what is it there for? Whether it's a situation or a person. Like, no, you don't have room for it. You're to capacity with the bullshit. And this person is like, they're in so much agony with this Seven of Swords and Ten of Cups. I don't feel like this person's going to be able to like keep their emotions bottled or contained for much longer. That's also another thing that this person needs to identify and heal. This is the type of man or woman, they hold things in to the point of like explosion. This is the type of person where they'll be sitting on something, repress, and then one day they're like a fucking volcano. And you're like, well, damn, where the fuck did all that come from? And it could be in that type of a behavior. It could be something from years ago that finally comes to the surface, and then it has nothing to do with you, but you're there, and it's like you get the shitty end of the stick, or you get the brunt of someone's repressed trauma. It's like, no, fuck no. And with you being divine masculine, divine feminine, that definitely could be the case. Like all of their darkness, all of their shadows, all of their pain that they've repressed for years, shit that you don't even know nothing about because you didn't know that person back then, it will fucking come spilling over like a volcano. I'm seeing a volcano erupt because you are there, like energetically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You are like an empty vessel for this person to dump all of their trauma in. Only you're not an empty vessel. You are pure. You have been purified and cleansed. But yeah, that's the effect that you have on anyone who comes into your life with this level of trauma and secrecy and distortment. It's only a matter of time. It's bound to fucking happen. And you've experienced this several times before this connection with this person. It's like it's only a matter of time before you explode on me, before you unleash your demons on me, before your darkness is completely irritated and repulsed by my light. It's only a matter of time. So it's like based on history and patterns and things that you've experienced in the past, you made a judgment call. You assessed the situation, your assessment was correct, and you acted accordingly. Like, no, I'm out. I can see where this is going. I've been here too many times before, whether it was in your romantic life or just with people in general. Like, no. And you may not have realized that in the moment, but that truly was like the highest act of self-love that you could offer yourself in this situation, by removing yourself. And Divine Holy Spirit is very proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for that. You should be proud of you for that. It's one of those situations where when you've done all you can, the only thing you can do is let go. Let go and let God. And it's up to this person what they will allow God to do or not to do in their life. It's their free will. Yeah, I'm here and I'm out, boss. This is where I check out. Like, no. Protecting yourself, and you have a right to do that. And it's not like you're protecting yourself in a distorted, jaded, low vibrational shadow point. You're protecting yourself with clarity. Like, no, I'm too precious. What I have, who I am, is a rarity. You're like fine china. And if someone has the privilege and the opportunity to be in your life at this deep of an intimate level, then they better fucking recognize. They need to know more than anyone else around you, because they have that deeper connection to you. They have the most access to you, mind, body, and soul. So it's like it's different expectations with different connections. This is someone who wants to be with you, someone who wants to spend their life with you. This is a romantic energy. So if they want the honor to be that close to you and be that embedded with you in your life, then they have to know what they're dealing with. They have to know what they have before it's too late. And whatever you did, the actions that you took, is definitely forcing this person to sit in that reality. Because they had you, and it's like they let you slip through their fingers. They did something to lose you. This person may be like sick to their stomach. They may not be taking care of themselves properly. I'm hearing they haven't had a good meal since you. Whether you're the man or a woman here, you are a nurturer. Okay, a lot of men can cook. Don't sleep on men. Both of my brothers, they were very good cooks. One of them has passed away, and the other one is still living. But it's like they both were very good cooks. So it's something like that. Especially like whether you're a man or a woman, but this person, like, they haven't had true nourishment, true substance since you left, or since you allowed them to leave and not return. Yeah, this person, their health is not there. Something's going on with their stomach, their intestines. It's definitely some type of a blockage. This could be like a solar plexus, a sacral, or a root blockage. One of their chakras, their lower chakras, is blocked, and it's causing them to like have digestive problems. Okay, this person could be, yeah, it's a lot going on with their like intestines, and it may even be like affecting like their bowel movements. Like maybe they're constipated, or they have like diarrhea. It's something that's not balanced. They have an upset stomach. This person may have like a like one of those stomach viruses. Yeah, I'm hearing parasites. They can have an active parasite in their intestine and they don't know it. Ugh. Being a high level empath is a gift. I know that, but sometimes it's just like, why do I have to feel all of this? And whoever you are, if you're starting to like randomly, like something's going on with your bowel movements, or you're like something's not right, and you know you haven't done anything to change like your health, like you eat clean, you're on like a consistent routine diet, or you eat consistently like the same thing, it's not unhealthy, you're not out here just drinking your life away, and like you know that you haven't done anything to cause your body to respond in a certain way. It's this person. Like, why my stomach hurt all of a sudden, why I can't keep nothing down, or why am I constipated, or why am I going to the bathroom too much. It's this person. You could be experiencing their imbalances. That's how connected you and this person still are. Yeah, that's a nasty feeling. So yeah, the star card is here, and then the sun. Yes, it's like, this is you. You're the star, the sun, the moon. I need the star, sun, and the moon. What's the procedure when I walk in the room? Yeah, this person, what's the fucking procedure? They didn't know the procedure, okay? They didn't understand until it was too late. And it looks like you're just focused. You're continuing to call in success and prosperity, and someone thinks you're on your high horse. I don't think it's this person. It may be like at their shadow side. It's like all of their fears just continue to whoop their ass, and all of their past traumas before this connection continues to just like fucking beat them into the ground. They may have definitely been triggered initially by your independence, how you make and maintain your lifestyle, how you make your money and maintain your lifestyle. It definitely could be very intimidating, especially with someone where they don't have anything to offer again but D in drama or P in problems. Like, and here you are, you're so business minded, you're so focused and so goal oriented. This person almost felt like a child who couldn't be like you couldn't be bothered with them. I'm getting a vision of like a parent telling their child to like, go sit down, like, I'm still working, give me a minute, I'll be done in a little bit, like, shh, go sit down, I have to focus. It's something like you didn't make this person feel like anything. They made themselves feel like that. This was a response that they have to your success. That's also something that they have to work through. And the only thing that's going to stop them from truly feeling like that and internalizing that is for them to rise to the occasion and to meet you where you are. That's the only thing that's going to eliminate that type of an insecurity, especially if this is a man to a woman. Okay? Men take most men, I'm gonna say most, take financial security and stability. They are very sensitive about that, especially if they're in a connection with a woman or a feminine who may be more stable than them, and it's obvious. You're very independent, and what little they had to offer, what little they brought to the connection, you don't even want that anymore. So yeah, this person, they're pretty fucked up. But again, it's self-influence, it's self-induced. They did this to themselves, and they're sitting back and realizing like how their behavior created a whole reality that they didn't even want. Like, they did not want this. They didn't want it to be a point where you couldn't care less, or at least that's how it appears. I don't feel like it's not that you don't care. You just have too much to lose, and losing yourself is the biggest thing that you have to lose, and you're not doing that. And this person needs to understand that. They need to accept that and respect that. Alright, so let's see, what messages are we going to close out with? I'm being asked to get some heart-to-heart messages. Alright, and some real messages. Excuse me. Yeah, this person, I'm tasting like alcohol, and I have not drunk. They could be overindulging. You know, like that hangover energy, like the morning after, that fucking lingering feeling that you have in your stomach because they haven't been eating right, they're dehydrated, they're just like losing themselves right now. This is the period of their life where it actually gets worse before it gets better, because this is where reality really sits in, and depending on how they respond to this reality will determine like their next actions in their life. This has nothing to do with you from start to finish, and you release yourself. And it's sad, it is sad, because this person, what they're facing now, it was inevitable. Like, they were going to hit like this dark, I'm getting like a shadow wall. You know how you hear like a brick wall, but I'm getting like their wall of shadows. Their dark night of the soul. They were bound to reach this point. That's just life's journey. But the thing is, like, you in many ways were predestined to be in this person's life before they hit like this shadow wall, this dark period of their life to help them navigate, but they sabotaged the situation too much before they got to this point of their own journey. Now they really don't even have you to like lean on, like a shoulder to cry on, or like they don't have the favor that you were brought into this person's life for. Like you came into this person's life offering so much, and you definitely could have been a catalyst for this person to overcome shit. But unfortunately, 9 times out of 10, you have to leave a person to figure it out on their own, and it shouldn't be like that, but people make it like that. You definitely have it within you, divine masculine, divine feminine. You have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have like the authority, you have the healing, the purification, you have the divinity to help this person and other people as well. And it's like this person really just fucked up. Imagine having like, I don't know, someone who's so valuable in so many ways and having direct access to them whenever, and then fucking losing that, and then realizing like, damn, like I really lost access to the most valuable human being I've ever crossed paths with. And then meanwhile, other people see you and value you and appreciate you for who you are, and these are people who may not even know you up close and personal. This is talking about like your work life, and now this person's sitting back like, damn, I had that. They were right here, they were in my arms, they were in my bed, and that's what I did to them. So for some of you, you have some type of influence on society, whether it's online, in the physical, both. You're a very inspiring, uplifting, influential individual, and now this person, they see how other people truly value, or they're getting ready to see how other people truly value you and honor you from afar. Like I'm hearing far and wide, and this is a person, they feel like a fucking fool, y'all. This was a person who had you up close and personally, intimately, on a level that the world around you would never know, and they fucking fumbled the hell out of you. They're very embarrassed, and it's something about your work and this connection and it just being like exposed. Like people around this person also are catching wind about how successful of a man, or like you a powerhouse, you a fucking catch. You are a jack or Jill of all trades. Like anyone would be fucking lucky to have you in their life, especially a lover, family, friends, anyone would be lucky to have someone like you. And this person had all of you in your entirety, and they act like it was something that people come by every day. Alright, I'm about to roll these dice, y'all. Alright, so you have Pisces or Gemini, could be significant, you or them. This could be anywhere in your birth chart. A Cancer or a Sagittarius. An Aries or a Scorpio. A lot of water. All the water came out. Alright, so let's see. Let's get some real messages from this person. And it's like, it's not even like a laughing matter. This is the point where, no, shit is getting serious. Like, no, it's not funny. I'm here like, no, chill out. Like, no, this person going through it. I wouldn't be surprised if this person wasn't like displaying some type of an anger, some rage, lashing out on undeserving people. Or maybe it is the people that deserve this behavior or this nature or this side of this man or woman because they're just like them. You don't deserve it. They're around people who are not going to help them elevate. They're in a stuck, stagnant situation with people, whoever these people are. This environment, it's like they're not going to grow there. And that's another obstacle and hurdle that they have to face on their own. You can't pull this person through their transformation. You can't carry them through their journey. And unfortunately, whatever they've done, they have forfeited the opportunity for you to even walk alongside of them. That's crazy. And it's like this person sitting with that fucking reality because whoever you are individually, you are being given your flowers. You're being seen and recognized and appreciated for who you truly are. And at the same time, this person who had no idea, or they were acting clueless and oblivious, they're getting hit with that reality like, damn, Yeah, I'm hearing that song Irreplaceable by Beyonce, and I'm also getting a vision of like someone walking outside and you have like paparazzi and flowers at your doorstep, and it's like, all this for me, but you knew you deserved this. You know who you are and you know what you deserve, and then this person coming out behind you like, damn, you got it like that. Like, people really, like, you really are something special. This person feel like shit. They lost the best thing that they ever had. Yeah, and I'm hearing the best thing that you never had. Wow. Yeah, I broke your heart for a man or woman with no heart. I'm facing my karma. I'm afraid that you will only want me back to do me how I did you. Yeah, whatever this person did, guilt is eating their ass up for a reason. Guilt and karma is tearing this person down. Karma taking a swing, guilt taking a swing, accountability taking an uppercut. Whatever this person did, they did that shit, and they gotta sit with it. Whatever it is, it wasn't deserving. It was never okay, and it was intentional. They did this with their mind was clear, distorted, low vibrational as fuck, but still clear. Alright? Period. Just like my vision just showed me. Anyone would be favored to have you, and I can't have that. I gotta find my way back. Yes, that vision I got, everything I've been channeling, like, you are being seen for who you truly are by everyone at the same time. This person is coming to their reality, and it's like, they can't even act on what they know now because they done fucked up so many times before. You don't trust this person. You view this person as just like a waste of time. Like, yeah, whatever. In one ear and out the other. This person really going to have to show you better than they could have ever told you. Because whatever they told you, it clearly didn't add up. So now they have to come and show and prove. And for many of you, they don't have it to show. They don't have whatever. Like, Divine Holy Spirit is not going to favor a man or woman who continues to go against the favor that was brought to them. So this could be someone who's facing financial hardship, or they're getting ready to, just having crazy ass bills and unexpected expenses, just ripping through their money. They may have a job, but it's like they're just working their job to pay these bills, to pay down unexpected debts and expenses, and it's like just working to no end. They really can't go out. They really can't enjoy their money. For some of you, they don't have a job. They don't have much to rely on. People around them is acting funny. Yeah, they're facing that period. Like, everybody ain't for you, but you were for this person. Your growth is like nothing I've ever seen before, and I feel so foolish for losing you. Dead ass. Like I said, this person like ain't nothing funny no more. I wanted you to need me, but you don't, so I ran away with my jaded ego. This person wanted you to chase them, and that's what happens when a person fails to discover and develop their own self-worth, because they will come into a connection expecting you to validate their shortcomings, pacify me. I'm insecure. I know I'm not being the best man or woman I can be, and I need you to still validate me and prove to me that I still have value, but they don't truly. So it's like they've been running from the truth by abandoning and hurting people, and they did it to the wrong one this time. They've never had like this type of repercussion. They have been accustomed and grown accustomed to doing this to people who are just like them. Trauma bonds. I screw him or her from the side or back because they're not you. There's no connection there, and it's just basic sex. Yeah. Whoever this man or woman is sleeping with is just that. Just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They have someone, like I said, this person is either D with drama or P with problems. They have that same thing to lay down next to every night. Just drama and problems. Drama and I heard drama, problems, and a yeast infection. Ew. Someone not clean, like they haven't been taking care of themselves. And if this is a masculine, y'all know how sometimes men can get, especially, and if he not cleaning it right, he possibly and like gave this woman some type of a bacterial infection, or she gave it to him. It's just like a bunch of fucking uncleanliness going on. They both not cleaning their bodies properly, so they're passing some type of a bacteria back and forth to each other. You ain't got time, bitch. You ain't got time. A yeast infection? What? No. I will be back. Okay, I'm not getting an STD. I'm just getting like, yeah, that shit, that vision, what I'm seeing. I will be back. I love you. It's not over. This is a higher vibrational love. This person want to go round after round. Somebody got to take some monostat or some shit. Somebody got to clean some shit up while they talking about round after round. You're always on my mind. Monostat 7. Okay. This, it's so dramatic again. Yeah, how this person, that's that wave of energy I was getting. Like it comes rushing in waves. Like you consume this person in waves. Just when they think, like, okay, I got them out of my system. Finally, I done had a day. It's been 2 days. I ain't thought about them. Then boom. The next 4 days, you're all they think about. They want you to put your pretty little hand in theirs. They want you to trust them again. But they got to earn that. I still have a crush on you. Yeah, they do. They do. But that's not enough. They ruined, like, the innocence, the sweetness with their trauma and their bullshit and their shortcomings and their lack of self-worth and self-deservingness. Like, they ruined it. Y'all had a very beautiful, like, little crushing, we go together real bad phase, and this person, like, ripped through it. They ripped that shit to shreds. Just when I thought these feelings were gone. Exactly. I told you. They're like, yeah, it could be 2 days. And they like, yeah, I'm over them. I got them out of my system finally. Fuck no. She or he is like you, but they're not you. Yeah. And they're always like faced with a reminder that whoever they could have chose over you, whether it's family, friends, or definitely a lover, they will never be anyone. They will never measure up to someone like you, whoever these people are. All right. But that is your reading. May it be hopeful for you. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.